Hello everybody, welcome to Royal Kitchen. Today I am going to make Hyderabadi Dum Ka Murg or Hyderabadi Dum Ka Chicken in my kitchen. Let's get started. To make Hyderabadi Dum Ka Murg, take 1 kg of washed and cleaned chicken. Here I have taken the leg pieces. To this add 4 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 1 cup of curd, 2 teaspoons of red chilli powder, 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chilli powder. See the difference between the two red chilli powders. To this add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of salt or as per your taste, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder, half a teaspoon of one fourth teaspoon of cardamom powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. To this add 2 tablespoons of coconut powder, grated coconut powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1 teaspoon of kasuri methi. Now in a mixer grinder take 15 cashew nuts, 15 almonds, 8 cloves, 1 big elaichi, shahjeera, 1 teaspoon of shahjeera, 1 cup of fried onions. Grind all of them into a smooth paste by adding water or milk. Take half a cup of milk. To this we have to add some saffron strands. I have added 1 pinch of saffron strands to this milk. Mix them into the milk. Keep it aside for some time. Now to this marinated chicken we have to add 2 tablespoons of ghee and 2 tablespoons of fried onions leftover oil. This is our grounded cashew nut, almonds and fried onions paste. We have to add this to the chicken. I have rinsed the mixer grinder with saffron milk. Now transfer this into a chicken bowl. Take 5 to 6 green chilies into the mixer grinder and grind them roughly. This is our roughly grounded green chilli paste. Transfer this into the chicken bowl. Now mix all of them well so that all the ingredients coated well with the chicken pieces and our chicken absorbs all the flavors of the spices. I have mixed all the spices with the chicken pieces. You can as well add oil instead of using ghee, but it tastes good with the ghee. You can as well add watermelon seeds, chironji seeds powder instead of adding cashew nut and almond powder. If you don't have saffron, you can as well add milk only. So keep it aside for 2 hours. If you have more time, you can as well keep it for overnight. I am keeping it for overnight. So I have not added the mint leaves and coriander leaves to this mixture. Tomorrow I will add these coriander and mint leaves. We have to keep this in a refrigerator because we are keeping it for overnight. Before 1 hour of cooking, we have to take out the marinated chicken from the refrigerator. To this we have to add half a cup of mint leaves and 1 cup of coriander leaves. We have to mix all of them well. Let us cook the marinated chicken for 5 to 6 minutes in a high flame by closing the lid of the pan. After 6 minutes, place a old pan on the gas stove. This is used for biryanis, to give dum to the biryani. And on this old pan, place our marinated chicken. And again we have to keep the flame in high and cook for 5 more minutes in a high flame. Now this time let us mix the chicken. See, all our ghee and the oil is leaving from the chicken. We have to mix the chicken and cook for 5 more minutes in a high flame by keeping the marinated chicken pan on the old pan, and cook for 5 more minutes in a high flame. Seal the pan with a aluminium foil and close the lid of the pan, and we have to cook like this so that the vapors may not go out from the marinated chicken. Now 5 minutes are over. Keep the flame in low and we have to cook the chicken for 30 to 45 minutes in a low flame. Make sure that we have to keep one more old pan under our marinated chicken pan, otherwise our chicken may get burned from beneath. Now 45 minutes are over. Let us check whether our chicken is cooked well or not. See, the entire oil is released out from the chicken. Now we have to gently mix the chicken so that they may not break down and may not burn from beneath. See, our chicken is cooked very well. It is very smooth and tender. See, the piece is breaking out. So it is cooked very well. And the entire ghee is released from the chicken. Now at this stage we have to take one piece of charcoal and light the charcoal. By removing the aluminum foil, we have to cook the chicken for 5 more minutes in a high flame. See, I have light the charcoal. Keep this charcoal in a earthen candle. We used to light it at the time of Diwali. Place 1 tablespoon of ghee on the charcoal and keep this in the center of our chicken pan, so that our chicken may get absorb the smoke released from the charcoal. The smoke released from the charcoal may get absorbed from the chicken. See, the smoke is coming out of the charcoal. It enhances the taste of our Hyderabadi dum murg. We have to close this hole with a clove so that the smoke may not go out from the pan. Now we have to remove this candle and stop the flame of the gas and keep the chicken in the pan itself for 10 more minutes. I have not added a single drop of water to cook this Hyderabadi dum murg. The water released from the curd and chicken is enough to cook our chicken. If there is more moisture in our chicken, cook it for 10 more minutes so that all the moisture in them gets evaporated. Now our chicken is ready to eat and serve. Let us transfer the chicken into a serving bowl. See, our chicken is cooked very well and it is soft and tender from inside also. And our pieces have not broken down. I have made this biryani under dum on the low flame, so this is called as dum murg. Marinate this with some mint leaves and serve it hot with chapati or biryani. I hope all of you would like my recipe. If you really liked my recipe, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my channel. I will be back to you with one more new recipe. Till then, take care. Thank you.